Hi, cuties. Welcome to the Cute Girls Club. The topic, I'm tripping, y'all. The topic is a serious one today, cuties. We are going to talk about, can you even recognize a good man? I know that this is not going to be a popular topic, but it's a necessary one. So, what is your definition of a good man? I know that it is a relative term, but is your definition surrounding the physical, the emotional, the financial, or the integral? So, what we're going to do is we're going to break it down a little bit tonight because sometimes good men are getting past us because of the number one thing, which is some physicalities. Now, I get it, especially if you are in your childbearing years, that you may not necessarily be inclined to be racing to the booger wolf. I get it. That the man that he a little short, he might be round, or his hairline might be tricky, um, his teeth might be you, you know leaning and hugging up on each other or whatnot. You know, I need to stop myself. Or you know, down there might be a little not quite right for your liking. Um, but I worked mortgages for years, and one of the things that we always ask in reference to when we looking at the overall picture of the loan, what are the compensating factors? So let's just say that the credit score requirement is 620 and the person has a 619. Well, we may be able to still do the loan portfolio or whatever, but the compensating factors may be in the person has been on their job for more than 10 years. They have $150,000 in the bank, which is the ability to save, or um, they have um, they have a high credit limit of $200,000. Those are some examples of compensating factors. So, a lot of times, there are some women who are brilliant at this. They're like, I just want me a good man that's going to treat me well. The fact that he may not be the cutest or the finest or the tallest or the whatever, but he's good to me. He's smart. He has a great job. He's a great provider. He's selfless, because it's a lot of men out there who have a ton of money, but he's stingy. He's selfish. He don't care nothing about nobody but himself. He wouldn't give you a sip of water if you was dying if it was not going to benefit him. It's some men out there that's like that. So my question is, by definition, and this is going to be something that's tailor-made for you as a woman, but you need to ask yourself. These are the hard questions, though. I need for you to ask yourself, are you asking yourself the right questions? Because I mean, he has to be over 6 feet tall. Do you understand that not it's I think it's probably it's a small number. I don't even think it's 10% of the men over the whole world are over 6 feet tall. So that, check the numbers, but it's a very small percentage of men who are over 6 feet tall. And so, and if you 5 feet tall, you might be trying to be a little bit unreasonable, you think? Because I don't mean no harm. A man is 5'7" is tall in comparison to you at 5 feet tall. So the definition of good man, is it something that's superficial, or is it something integral? So that's the biggest stumbling block that most women make. And they'll skip right over a perfectly good man, one who's willing to provide, one who understands sacrifice, one who understands the actual principles of manhood, to protect you, to provide for you, to love you, to be thoughtful of you, to be honest with you, to be caring with you. Are those things that are more important, or is the fact that he's over 6 feet tall? Are you able to get past him? Because it's some men out here that are, actually, my uncle is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Even like Apollo from the Housewife, whatever another. He used to go to my barbershop. He ain't no more than about 5'7", but he's an absolutely beautiful man. Front, you in person, when you look at him, he's absolutely stunning. So you pass up on that man. You know, this is not one of the ones we'll be picking on integral, because that's a perfect example. He's absolutely gorgeous, but you're gonna have to watch it because it might be a scam here or there. You know, you don't never know. So I think that we need to stop looking at these books by our cover. Now, women, it's some women out here who, if you were to be honest with yourself, you want the baby, you really don't want the man. It's some black widows of y'all out here. Y'all just don't kill them, y'all get rid of them. It's some women out here, if you checked your subconscious mind, you really don't want that man, but he was cute and you wanted a beautiful baby. And it's some young girls that's doing that, and especially some of these young ones who are mixing the babies up, who want to have a mixed baby because they think mixed babies are cute. So we need to examine our psyche on our definition of what a good man is. Now, it's some women out there, they don't care what you look like. You can look like 12 hells, but if you got a good check or a good bankroll, they gonna be right there with you. You could be sitting up there looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You done see some women with some men that is toe up, and she holding his arm, locking, and she walking like she the queen of the world, because that man is taking care of all of her financial needs. She don't care what he do. He can lie, he can cheat. As long as she living the way she wants, she shopping the way she wants. So that's what I'm saying. But you got to be honest with yourself. And the reason why I say that is that if you came into the relationship for money, don't get mad if you don't get love, affection, kindness, decent respect, love, passion, great sex, great love, compassion, thoughtfulness. Don't get mad for any of that, because you got to own the fact that you came for money. So if you coming for money, make sure you want money and nothing else. Same thing with cute. If you got him because he was cute and you want to have pretty babies, well, don't get mad at him because he don't work. You didn't pick him because you wanted him to be able to work. You picked him because he had the wavy hair, or he had the blue eyes, or he had icy blue eyes, or he had a beautiful smile, or he was fine, he had a six-pack, he was tall, he was this, he could do that. Don't get mad if he's not providing for you, because that's not what you picked him for. Now, here's the main one. Character should really be primary. Nobody likes to talk about character because character ain't cute. Character ain't exciting. Character ain't fine. Because a lot of times character don't have a whole bunch of money. Character ain't got great sex. Character may not have a lot of those superficial things or those tangible things, but at least he's honest with you. He respects you. He has a kind heart. He's loving. He's giving. He's happy to be with you. He's happy to spend time with you. He's happy to share his world with you. He's happy to share what he has with you. Because I've been in a relationship in my early years. My first love was like that. If he had $10, I had 5. He would go in the store and he would buy himself something. He would never leave out that store and not buy me something. I used to love a Chico stick back in the day because it was nostalgic from childhood. Honey, he'll come out there with a Chico stick or a sour pickle or anything, or a piece of jewelry or whatever it is. But if he bought himself something, he was going to buy me something. So what I'm saying is that, ladies, I need for you to be eminently clear on what it is that you want in your good man by your different definition. And don't let your girlfriends thwart what your good man should be. Because it's a lot of men out there that do that too. They'll miss a perfectly good woman because they immature, because these are boys. That's a boy move. When you scared of what your friends are gonna think. See, a real woman, a real man, if they got somebody that's riding with them and that's good with them, that's loving them, that's protective of them, that's great for them, they don't give two shakes about what they friends think. So you're going to have to check what is your definition of a good man, your maturity levels, because that's important. And for my old dolls that's of a certain age, that's over 35, over 45, over 55, over 65, if you listening, and for y'all that's under 25, check with them aunties and your mama and granny and all of them. Check with them, and they will tell you what was important at 25. Oh, that's just all nonsense. That's nonsense. So, young girls, refer to the older women so that they can help you early. It'll save you a whole bunch of miles on your journey. It'll save you a whole bunch of heartache. While you're young, you get clarity on what a good man actually is, what he looks like. And the sad part is, because that's a different story, but it's too many single family households, so it's a lot of women and men who do not know what a healthy relationship actually looks like. So it's one or two things. You searching for nothing, or you searching for a fairy tale that somebody then sold you in a book. And people, let's just be honest, that fairy tales, customarily by design, is perfection. Baby, ain't nobody perfect. You ain't perfect. You need to make somebody that's a perfect mixture for you, that's gonna be a good fit with you, because nobody's perfect. Even the finest man. It's somebody out there fine as I don't know what right now. His breath stink, his tail stink, and his feet stink. So we can't sit around here and look for perfection. You look for your high points, somebody who can live with your high points. If money is important to you, if integrity is important to you, if it's all. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be difficult to get it all. Somebody fine with a bunch of money and integral. Because a lot of these women who out here, you done sucked everything in, you done waist trained it out, you done inflated the butt because you was trying to find your athlete. But do you understand that they may be tall or handsome, they may have all of the money, but most of them, when they're young like that, they lack the integrity. They even lack the financial knowledge. If both of y'all dumb about money, he'll eventually even be broke. So I come to you all and ask, which one of them can you do without? I would love to hear your responses. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have anything that you would like to say, leave comments. You can also send an email to the cutegirlsclub@gmail.com. Um, which one can you do without? Can you do without the physicality? Can you do it without the financial? Can you do without the integral? Or can you be patient and wait on it all? So those are some of the things, just a little bit of food for thought. And hopefully I've given you some information that you can use when you're sitting in your quiet time. And I hope everyone is taking quiet time. I think that this corona has forced a lot of us to actually have some quiet time. But hopefully we use it as constructive reflection to actually re-examine our thoughts and our wants and our needs and the things that are important to us, simply because a lot of this superficial needs to go out of the door. So, ladies, cuties, and gentlemen, if you're listening, because it's a lot of gentlemen, this message, if you kind of flip it, this applies to men too. When you're looking at a woman, you may be missing out on a great woman. She may be 36, 24, 36. I'm telling my age. Anybody that's of a certain age, y'all know y'all like a little piece of common, a little piece of brick house, you know what I'm saying? But, gentlemen, you missing out on good women because they don't fit the standard of American beauty. Somebody who is actually integral, somebody who will actually love you, somebody who is actually be good to you, somebody that will respect you, somebody that your children can look up to, somebody who will love you, somebody that will respect you. So I know physical is great, but I can say for me, cuties, that character is primary. Intellect is primary. Those are my two faves. Intellect first. Nothing gets me going like a smart man. I love a smart man. Character and integrity. That's next. Then we'll look into physical. We'll look into the financial, and then look into physical. Because we also, usually, if you're a smart man, we can be able to get your money where it needs to be. So those are the things that should be more important. And then, of course, if we'll look at if you're handsome and all of that, yes, that's important. But I would rather have a man who's not looking like he fresh off a magazine, but he's so smart and so amazing and so thoughtful. I'll take that over a empty shell, somebody who's standing there looking like a model, and then there is absolutely nothing in it. How many people would you want? Okay, you tell me. Would you like a Bentley with no seats, no motor, no dash, no back seats, no front seats, nothing but the shell and 4 tires? No steering wheel, no radio, no nothing. It's just totally empty on the inside, but it's a Bentley on the outside. And that's what some of y'all are choosing. Y'all are choosing Bentleys that are totally gutted on the inside. Oh yeah, they look nice with the naked eye. But when you open the door, you can't even get in. You're going to hit the ground. You have nothing in there. And you ain't going nowhere. I'm speaking to somebody. Give me your thoughts, cuties. Thank you so very much. I am so very thankful for you. Again, cutegirlsclub@gmail.com. I would love to hear your thoughts, comments. I would just love to hear what you're thinking and what's your definition of not a cute man. What's your definition of a good man? This is your girl, Jaja, signing out. Have a great day.